How is a husband supposed to love and lead his wife? Paul talks about the idea in Ephesians chapter 5 of the husband being the head of his wife and then loving her like Christ loved the church. So the way that we're supposed to love our wives is we're supposed to love them like Jesus loved the church, which is how he laid down his life for the church. He sacrificed his life. He put the object of his affection above his own pleasure. Which I think is a good exhortation for a lot of guys. I know that for a lot of men, we're kind of hardwired, a little bit more narcissistic, a little bit more selfish than women at times. I remember when I first had kids, I went swimming with my 2-year-old, and there was only one towel, and I got out of the pool, and I wrapped it around myself, and it was really cold in the room, and I kind of looked, I went, man, I wish that, and she's sitting there like shivering, and I'm like, man, I wish I could find her another towel. I'm glad I'm nice and warm. And that naturally, my wife never would have done that. There's kind of this thing where she would have had the towel around her and she would have sat there dripping wet and freezing cold. And I think that's a good exhortation biblically for men, because we have to be more intentional about being selfless for the sake of our wife. And so I think the way that we lead them is not some totalitarian. That's not the point. It's headship in regard to laying down your life, serving them, providing for them, dying for them, protecting them, as Jesus did to the church. And I think that's the beauty of it, is it's not some kind of authority, oh, I'm better than you, anything like that. It's just different. It's like a right hand and a left hand. There's no quality to it in the sense that one is better than another. It's different roles in the world. And I think that's what really Paul's setting up, is he's saying, hey, I want you to lead in the way that Jesus led, which is, what's the paradigm of Jesus' leadership? Serving, getting down on your hands and knees, washing the feet of the disciples. That's the paradigm Jesus gave of servanthood, and that's what men are called to do in regard to their wife and their kids.